Hello everybody and welcome back to another YouTube video. In today's video, I'm going to be telling you ways to get your permanent residency in Canada. So let's get right into it. Number one, by studies. It's no news that studying is one of the most guaranteed ways of getting into a country, Canada included. Now, when you're studying in Canada, no matter the duration of your studies there, you are eligible to work for some certain number of hours. Now, when you're done with school, you can look for a work in Canada, which of course will give you more working hours. Now, after you get a job in Canada, you can apply for a work permit. Now, with a work permit, you can stay in the country longer, and after a while, you can apply for a permanent residency. Now, even though it's not like a straight way or a fast way of getting a permanent residency, because this takes years, it's definitely a guaranteed way of getting a permanent residency. Number two, work permit. Now, even though some people get into the country with a student visa, some people actually apply to Canada with a work permit. They ask for a work permit. Now, people who apply for work permit to Canada, people that are really sure that their skills will be valued and their skills will be needed in Canada. Now, when you do get to Canada with this work permit, after about 2 to 3 years, you can apply for your permanent residency. Now, a third way of getting into Canada is if you already have a partner in Canada, be it a husband or a wife. When you have a partner in Canada who is a permanent resident or a citizen, they can stand in as your sponsor and help you to apply to come to Canada. And when you get to Canada, you can start your process to getting your own permanent residency. But of course, this is not as smooth as it sounds, because you have to show various evidence that they will ask of you, proving that yes, you both are actually married, you guys have been dating and all of that. So yes, I want you to have this in mind. Now, another way of getting a permanent residency in Canada is if you have a business in Canada. Of course, this is expensive, just like coming as a student or coming with a student visa. Because of course, when you have a business, that means that you are adding to the economy, you are employing their citizens and all of that. So this of course gives you an opportunity to apply for a permanent residency. Now, another way is applying for an independent PR. Now, what does this mean? What does independent permanent residency mean? This is when you apply for a PR to come to Canada with a skill that you know that will be valued in Canada. For example, when you're applying with skills as an occupational therapist or other occupational skills that are very highly needed in Canada's labor market. I will make a whole video on that, but if you can't wait for the video to come out, you can just go and find out the occupational skills that are in demand in Canada, and if you fit any of those, you can apply for an independent PR or an independent permanent residency. Now, the next one on my list is when an organization sponsors you to move to Canada. There are various organizations that do this for various reasons. So if you can find any of these organizations and apply, and if you fit their criteria, then yes, they can sponsor you to move to Canada. Now, the last one on my list is a Vista Visa, and this is when they grant you a visa to come to Canada, maybe for some months, and while you're in the country for that duration, you can find a job and apply for a work permit. Now, if you do this and do get a permit, then you can stay in the country and work, and then after a while, apply for your permanent residency. Now, what I did in this video was giving you brief information so you know your options on how to apply for permanent residency. I hope you found this video very informative. If you have more detailed questions, feel free to text me in the comment section or on my Instagram, and I will answer you as much as I can. See you in my next video.